This video I'm going to tie a jig, or a fly basically, and I'm going to call it the Northern Flash. And what we're going to be using is a size 8 scud hook. That's what we're going to start out with. And we're going to use black, thinking that's 140 diameter thread. We're going to start it right at the head. We're going to pull it in. I'm going to go almost all the way back to the, probably about right in here on this jig. I'm going to see if I can pull it in a little bit closer for you. There we go. So we're going to run the thread on back here. Run it back up top. For the eyes, I can't believe I covered up my stuff I'm going to tie this video with. For the eyes, I'm going to use a 3/16 hourglass eye. And that's going to put this jig weighing right at 1/64. Might be just a little bit more than a 64th. But as far as on my scale, it showed up as the same weight. We can get that rascal started. There we go. So y'all know how to wrap that eye real good. Get it to stay in place. What I'm going to do is put a little bit of I'm going to put a little bit head cement right there on the top of it. I'm going to flip it over and hit it right there on the bottom. Which ain't head cement, it's super glue, what it really is. For the tail, I'm going to use a pink hackle feather. I ordered these on one of my orders. I seen it. They come in like a pack of 40 of them. So I thought at one time I'd be able to use it for tying, and at this time I have learned. I am using them. So what I'm going to pull off is a good many barbs. And I'm going to tie that down toward the bottom of the hook. And I want a pretty decent long tail to it. Maybe about like that. Then we'll wrap that back up tight. Okay. I'm gonna run it back down to start the hackle. The dubbing is a pink. It's rainbow dubbing, and this comes from Fly Tyers Dungeon. I really like his materials. He's got some beautiful flash and some synthetics and the dubbing. Lord mercy, I don't know how many times I've bought from Fly Tyers Dungeon, but I always had a good experience with them. So we're going to start wrapping that. Keep working it. We're going to work it around them eyes also. Dubbing can be your friend at times and your enemy at other times. Which I'm sure all fly tyers realize that. We can get it cleaned up there. Okay. So now I'm going to come back and get my string right behind the eye. My thread. I don't know why I'm calling it a string. That's a bad habit, I guess. But we're going to get some of the synthetic. And what this is also from Fly Tyers Dungeon. and it's the Northern Lights black hot chartreuse. So I'm getting a nice little clump of it, about that much. What I'm going to do, I'm going to hook it and tie it in right here at the eye, right in front of the eyes. Right, then I'm going to draw it back down right behind the eyes, and I'm going to cut it about half the distance of the tail. That's going to be our first wing. Then what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to fold it back over, but I want it a little bit shorter because I want to make that the short wing. So we're just going to clip a little bit of that material off. Then we're going to pull it back. I'm going to tie it right behind the eye again. So that gives you a long wing and it gives you a short wing. Then I'm going to tie a black saddle hackle, and this is from one of my saddles. And what I'm going to do is get one about the size for, say, a 10 size hackle. Tie it in right there, and I'm gonna give it quite a few wraps. I'm wanting that collar to really have the hackle feathers to it, about like that. And we're gonna tie that off. Clip it. And we're going to whip finish it. About 3 wraps. I actually broke my whip finisher yesterday, so I've got one on order. Had to kind of do what I could with that one. Sorry about that shake. But then I'm going to take and put a little super glue right there behind the eye. Then I'm going to flip it upside down, and I'm going to get it right there on the hackle. And all that's going to do is as the fish bites it, so to keep it from tearing apart. If they do get a piece of it, it ain't going to all come off of there. So I'm seeing my eye's got a little bit of material in it. What I'm going to do is take my little burner. This is a high temp burner, and it's got a button on it. You heat it up and that tip will turn red. I'm just going to burn that material right out of the eye right there. There we go. Alright, there's your finished fly. Like I say, I call that one the Northern Flash. That's gonna be a good all around little old fly right there, I believe. I think brim especially are gonna tear that fly up. So I hope you enjoy tying this, and this will be a good tie for good jig to tie for you. And good luck, and get outside and go fishing.